Hi, it's Kevin for Kevin's Classroom. Let's do a calculation of a K value for a given reaction. So they have told us the reaction is as follows. 2SO2 as a gas plus O2 as a gas going to 2SO3 as a gas. Right? Please note they are all gases, therefore pressure is going to have an effect. In this case, they say, next I do 2, 1, draw a line, and 2. That is my recipe or mole ratio. I write here, start, use, produce, and equi. This over here, guys, is the mole hole. It has been extended now in these versions. So they say to me, all right, at equilibrium, we find that we have 0.35 moles of SO3, given 0.35 at this point. We know that initially when we started, we have 0 moles of that. So I now need to enter the mole hole. I always write underneath equilibrium, by the way, C is equal to N over V. And in this case, I'm going to say, let's say V equals 1 liter, just to keep it simple. Calculate Kc. I need to get to concentrations, don't I? That's where I've got to end up. So I've got 0.35, let me write here, this is moles, hey guys, moles. So I can enter step 1, I can say, therefore, I must have produced, if I ended up with 0.3 moles, I must have produced it. That's step 1. I am now in the mole hole, which means we can go backwards and forwards through the mole hole. If I produced, I do not produce this, I do not use any of that, so I calculate, I cross them out. So if I got the 0.35 there, I can now use the recipe saying, therefore, I must have used 0.35 over here. And I must have used on this side 0.175. Okay, so here I apply the recipe because this is my mole hole, right? Lastly, they said, all right, you started with 0.8 moles of this and 0.6 moles of that. So what did I do? I started with point A, I used, therefore I must subtract it off. And at equilibrium, I end up with 0.45 moles. And over here, 0.6 minus that one is 0.425 moles. Right? Logical, isn't it? If I start with it, I use it, it's not there anymore. Concentration, 0.45 over 1, 0.425 over 1, and 0.35 over 1. My next step is to say, right, then Kc, or it's not Kc, just the equilibrium constant, because not at equilibrium. K is going to be equal to 0.35 squared. Don't forget that. Remember, it's always products over reactants, right? And I've got here 0.45 to the power of 2 multiplied by 0.425 to the power of 1, and it gives me my Kc of 1.423. These are very simple. I'm going to do some more of these later videos as students send me questions. Thanks for looking. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy chemistry. Bye.